Welcome back to Blood 2 The Chosen. Last time we crashed a subway train and met a cultist who thought he could dodge bullets by being funky fresh. Today we're off to the museum. Hope you brought your fare, it's kind of expensive.
The Lafayette Museum of Antiquities is now closed. Normal operating hours are 3 to 5 p.m. daily. Admission is $17. Please keep your children on a leash at all times. Thank you.
See what I mean? Sorry if you're looking forward to buying snacks. I know the ones are famous all over the tri-state area. Me, I'm totally broke, so I'm gonna go ahead and sneak in all quiet-like. Don't tell anybody, okay? And here we find our first of the game's 3 power-ups, Willpower. This one negates 95% of all damage you take for half a minute. Good for jumping down from a tall place and then running through half a dozen new enemies with machine pistols.
Make sure and visit our newly restored Egyptian exhibits during your stay. Today's feature exhibit is cults and rituals. Make sure and visit the North Wing with a half-scale reproduction of a mythical cult god.
Luckily for me, these intercoms are automated, so I can still have my amazing history tour without showing up on time or having to pay for shit. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to be taking a pretty straightforward route through the tour because these lasers block off the way back whenever we pass them. While we're here, we might as well pause for a second to look at the screenshot of an earlier concept for the level. Looks pretty close to what we ended up with in the finished game, but the HUD is significantly different, including a dialogue system similar to what was used in Shogo Mobile Armor Division. This indicates an earlier plan for the game apparently included the other 3 Chosen, Ishmael, Gabriel, and Ophelia, being brought back after their untimely lack of resurrection in the first game to act as companions. That said, how effective they would have been is left to the imagination, but considering the competition even from Monolith's own Shogo, it probably would have made the game worse overall. But you never know, Monolith also put out the best FPS AI ever with the later Fear series. Maybe they would have surprised us. Yeah, and maybe I could be more popular than Chip Cheesem. We're not going this way, unfortunately, but while we're here, we might as well kill a guy and randomly blow a hole in the wall. Wow, really? Anyway, keep that hole in mind. Cultists aren't going to completely go the way of the dinosaur now that we're dealing with fanatics. We're still at least trying to put a front on that they're a legit business, and guys in suits sell that idea better than full-on commandos.
These ancient mummies were unearthed from the tombs beneath Saqqara. From the dawn of the ancient Egyptian civilization to its twilight more than 3,000 years later, it was used as a cemetery for the elite living in nearby Memphis. During the early dynastic period and the Old Kingdom, several Egyptian kings preferred Saqqara as a burial place.
Neat stuff. This is real, by the way. Pyramids were built there for 16 different pharaohs, including the stepped pyramid for Djoser, built somewhere around 2667 to 2648 BC. I know fire extinguishers aren't supposed to blow up like that, but it's more fun this way. Unfortunately, the one way from here is already blocked by lasers.
The Incas worshipped the high peaks that pierced the South American skies. These rugged summits represented a means of approaching the sun god, the center of their religion, and many sacrifices were made atop these cold and unpredictable pinnacles.
Again, neat stuff. The sun god in particular was called Inti, and he really was one of the most important. And we appear to have the fertility idol from Raiders of the Lost Ark. Kobo was a replica. Also, one of the signs mentioned Mono Tiki Tia, but that was the Scooby-Doo bad guy.
You will be purged. The Cabal will live again!
And now we're at the centerpiece of the tour, a half-scale replica of the Cabal's now-deceased god Chernobog. Let's go ahead and start him up. Well, that was disappointing. Might as well update the show times. While we're here, we might as well clear out a few more boxes for supplies, but before we do that, use them to get up here. And we got our next inventory item. Proximity bombs are about what you'd expect, bombs that detonate when an enemy gets close, and so will never be used because even on the rare occasion the game affords an opportunity to use them, I forget I even have them. Now we'll break open some crates. A little more health and some armor, not bad.
What was it?
And the last display on our tour is none other than Caleb's bestest buddy in the whole world, the sawed-off shotgun. Let's just rearrange our weapon slots here. Something I forgot to mention earlier is that weapons are set to number keys in the order you pick them up rather than a set order, so doing this I can move the shotgun to slot 3 and push the flare gun back to slot 5. Anyway, the shotgun works about the same as it did before. Primary fires one barrel and secondary fires both. We'll just take a quick detour. Use the restroom now if you got it. We're not stopping on the way home. Oh, excuse me. Hello?
Somebody check the men's room for a huge ass.
Oh, someone's actually in the women's restroom. Hey, miss, you know a huge ass? No? Okay. There's lasers blocking all the normal ways out from this area. You could normally see them from some of the other places we've been to. Anyway, back on track.
Time to die, chosen one.
What the hell is this?
That's unexpected. I guess I'll need to recalibrate the singularity settings.
Caleb?
Gabriel?
Gabriella. It's a long story.
Save it for someone who cares.
Is that any way to greet an old friend?
Things have changed, but I don't need to tell you that.
I need to go with you. Find out what's going on.
You're not my type.
Looked in the mirror lately? You'll not catch yourself.
I think I like this girl. Anyway, that's Gabriella, one of the other chosen. She used to be a white guy named Gabriel, then singularity bullshit happened and now she's a Cajun woman in blood-soaked armor. Anyway, Gideon used our friendly chat as a chance to escape again, so we're gonna have to continue on and look for another shot. Let's just break a few more crates for good measure and get ourselves a good supply of shotgun shells. And we're finally back at that first hole in the wall I caused several minutes ago. Funny how the existing laser placement worked out. Anyway, that's it for the museum. Next time we'll be checking out some apartments. Hope you saved some money for rent.